technical seminars are an Intertech production. For instructor-led .NET, Java, and XML courses, visit us at www.intertech.com.
We also have some courses here at Intertech that are related. We do teach courses both online and in person. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But here are some links to some of our different courses, such as Complete Java Web Development, and we also have some framework classes as well, so Spring Framework, Java Server Faces, and Struts. That's not a complete description, or excuse me, a complete listing of all of our courses. If you want to take a look at that, you can go to the main Intertech webpage, www.intertech.com, and get a complete listing of all of our classes that are available. A few more resources that are available. We're pretty much connected in every medium that you're used to using. So whether it be Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube, we're on there. And you can get to those by putting in the service name as our host name and then .intertech.com. So facebook.intertech.com or twitter.intertech.com, linkedin.intertech.com, and youtube.intertech.com. A couple of blogs. As I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, I do have a blog that I run, decoupledmusings.blogspot.com. Another Java instructor here, Jim White, has whitesboard.blogspot.com. And again, let's just summarize what we've learned today. We define globalization. And remember, globalization is the correlation of a project that has gone through internationalization and localization processes. When you are going to internationalize and localize your project, you're going to need to incorporate certain stages into your development life cycle. So that will include an internationalization process, a localization process, and a testing. As far as what internationalization is, we saw that it involves the creation of locales to specify a specific region of a user or a system. We saw that we need to pull out hard-coded content that's regional specific. We instead then create resource bundles that will encapsulate all of the different regional specific or localized specific information. We saw the use of a collator for sorting, and keeping in mind the GUI considerations, things that can go wrong as characters are expanded and contracted. We looked at character encoding, and remember that it's important that once the application, especially in a web environment, is being viewed in a browser, that at that point it needs to be in UTF-8, and so you need to specify the encoding in your servlet or your JSP as being UTF-8. However, the property files that you're creating need to be ISO 8859-1. So when you do that, you'll want to use the native to ASCII tool to escape those characters that would otherwise have to be saved as UTF-8. A little confusing, but again, on the server side, you want to save it and escape it, and on the client side, you want to have everything represented as Unicode through the UTF-8 encoding. Pointed you to the ICU4J project and third-party tools, and also just kind of showed you that a lot of the frameworks that you're already using, whether it be JSTL or JSF, are going to contain some really nice hooks for you to be able to do internationalization as well. And localization. That's more or less the handoff point where we give this to someone who's able to do the translations. It's our job as developers to make the translations as easy as possible. So by giving screenshots with functional descriptions and linking them to the keys in our resource bundles, that will greatly help the translation company to give not only correct in terms of the word translations, but also in terms of the context of those words, and also to go through that testing process. So here at Intertech, as I mentioned, we have lots of different kinds of content that's available. You're looking at one right now, a free Oxygen Blast seminar. We give these periodically, several times a year, and the Oxygen Blast it's free. You can do it online. You can do it live at our offices. We also have podcasts through iTunes, YouTube videos. Maybe you're watching this right now through a YouTube video. We have white papers, PDFs, etc. Lots and lots of different resources. And the best way to stay on top of the resources is to sign up to our newsletter. If you go to our homepage at intertech.com, you can register for the newsletter at the bottom of the homepage and be notified when this new material is posted through these various mediums. In addition to the free resources that we generate, we also have two services that we offer, training and consulting. So on the training side, which was founded in 1991, we offer classes in Java, everything from the basic to intro to Java to more advanced topics in Java, including frameworks such as Spring, Struts, JSF, all their open source technologies. We also teach .NET, so everything from basic .NET, ASP to C#, WPF. We have SQL classes in SQL Server, SharePoint, and web technology such as XML and AJAX. There's a few different ways that you can take classes with us and have training. We have instructor-led public classes that are on-site in Eagan, Minnesota. So we've got some really great classrooms that we have available with great facilities for teaching this material. We also have virtual classes and classes that are led at nighttime as well. So lots of different scheduling options and different ways that you can take it, whether you're in person or online. Also, we have a delivery format of self-paced study, and you can find out more information about that by going to our website, or to find out about our Elite Rewards program. For advanced purchases, you can call the phone number you see on slide 60 here, 651-994-8558, extension 23. So that's the training side. The other side of Intertech is consulting, and we have lots of different offerings for the consultant. So we have everything from the design to the developer role all the way over to the architect. Our brand is really instructors who consult, consultants who teach. So there's a lot of swapping of roles that happen in our organization. All of our classes are taught with people who have been in the real world and continue to be in the real world, and then we also have our consultants who take their real world experiences and teach seminars and whatnot at Intertech. So if you had any more information about our consulting offerings, you can call 651-994-8558, extension 11. So that concludes this Oxygen Blast on globalizing your Java application. Hope you found this informative. And again, if you need any other information about Intertech, please go to http://www.intertech.com. Thanks for joining me.
For more free learning resources and to see the latest lineup of our instructor-led .NET, Java, and XML courses, visit us at www.intertech.com.